Alrighty folks, we are back with another course. It has been a while since I've been in the editing room. It's been a while since I've been in the simulator bay. Life has just simply taken over, and even though the videos keep coming out, you've noticed a few are late lately, a few are not course vlogs but some other stuff, and so we're trying to get back to the bread and butter. Twin Waters Golf Course is the course that's going to help us do that. And starting off with, if I could do 17-degree launch with 2300 spin and then just try and crank up the ball speed, that would be where I want to live. So good start there. A hammered 5-iron there. Holy cow. That might be the farthest 5-iron I've ever hit. Came out no spin. That looked way too far. Taking a massive hack at a 40-yarder and going too far, and then trying to cut a 15-yarder in there and not able to do that. So somehow bogeying the opening par 5 after some really good shots to start it off. The second hole is a par 3, a short one, 130. And this one is headed right at it. Hit the distance perfect. A lot of detail on this course. It is skipping around the, excuse the dogs, skipping around the GPU just a tad. Whoa, 147 ball. And almost to the cart path, but very obstructed. Little chip out with the rescue, and then trying to save par with 50 away and not even coming close. Definitely feeling that first approach shot on that second one and not able to find the distance with that club. Almost running it in there though. And that's going to be another bogey. So bogey, birdie, bogey start, I think. And we'll be off to the fourth, which is a long par 5, kind of tight. I've said this before on the channel, but I do enjoy the design of the fairway. And then you get a little bit of rough. And then you can have some like gnarly trees, out of bounds, rocks, cliffs, whatever. But like, give me a little room here. All the room in the world, right? And I went straight left with my second into the tree. And so now we are back at this 50-yard distance, which was not great so far. And went with a little lower trajectory there and really just got lucky that it hit off the fringe and rolled in there for a par. Big look at a countryside and then back over to the course. Short par 4, 5th. Just a hybrid off the tee. Didn't hit that one very good. Looked a little chunky. Yeah, geez, 154. Terrible first shot. Leaving 170 in. Thought the fade was coming, but another bad contact. Looked like I heeled that one pretty bad. And if you're taking swings and you're not hitting it good, it's not going to be a fun day. Check out this misread. Nice little chip into the hole. And that sucker flies right. And a double bogey there. So far, struggling to just keep everything straight. That was a very good little hybrid off the tee. Oh no, that was the driving iron. That was probably the best I've hit that club, which I think it's coming around to being in the bag. There are some uses for it, and I can just kind of use it as a 4-iron if I start hitting it correctly. That's just a normal par there. We'll take that after the auspicious start. 7th hole's another par 3. It's about the same distance, 139 this time. Pin in the front. The last one we hit 130 right on the dot. This one, we smothered the ball, took the spin off, and launched it a 9-iron 168. So in my mind, I'm thinking, well, that's how you do it, right? You take the spin off, you get good contact behind the ball, you do a little more compression, and then you can launch these things. But just they happen so rarely for me, and I don't know how to repeat it. And my normal shot's a lot more spinny, a lot more club underneath, a lot less compression. So when I mistakenly do that, it's actually a detriment. Really like the finish on that swing. And just ran out of fairway there on the left. 131 remaining. Kind of a lot of 130 shots here early. That one landing 138 and does hold the 2-putt circle for a par. So we're headed back to the clubhouse there in the distance. Twin Waters has 2 towers there as well, so not sure what the waters are. Didn't see like 2 identical ponds or anything out here on the course, but we got 2 towers in the clubhouse. That makes some sense. Just barely carrying that with a bad drive effort there. And 154 and another bad contact again. Yeah, we touched on this earlier, but just you want to give your all in swing, but when you're heeling or towing it pretty bad, it's hard to commit. And then your body always tries to like check yourself right at the end, and never goes good. So a lot of that going on this round, not squaring up the club, and therefore just not having as much fun. Really slicey there. Ended up going quite a ways, but really slicey. And now 118, and there's another one. And on video I can see that this swing's starting really inside, and then as I'm throwing the club back out towards the ball, the wrist action is just getting the heel in the way. And that's something that I do struggle with. I always want to like swing from the inside and have the toe lead a little bit and take that heel completely out of the equation. But when I try those shots, it feels so unnatural. I feel like Bubby Golf. I have to aim a million yards right and then just let my arms do their thing, and they come in a little more on plane. But yeah, I'm not comfortable enough to play like that yet. I still like to line up towards the pin and have some sort of alignment where my visual is where I'm aiming. Driving iron off the tee, we're going to maybe see that a little more after watching these. That's kind of what I need it to do, just a little over 200 and straight. This one left, that's the big side of the green though. Get a bounce. Checking up, unfortunately, there. The chip effort is decent, and a par save there. 13th hole upcoming, another par 4. This was a pretty short course. +5 is probably not what you should shoot around here. From the white tees, it's pretty short, and you, a better golfer, will say, could probably take advantage of some of these holes. Like right here, I should have been able to carry that and be about 80 in, 90 in. Now I'm 115 in from the rough, and the pin's way in the back. Not able to get it back there. And do we get unlucky and it rolls out, or are we going to get a stop? Yeah, a decent shot turning into a long 3-putt bogey. +6 through 13, just playing some steady bogey golf here at Twin Waters. Let's see if we can get another birdie on the card. Not with that. Absolutely squared it up. Dead left. flirting with the out of bounds, but getting a little lucky, and in fact a little window, and the driving iron comes through again. A perfect draw. Back in play, leaving 200 in, but at least we have a shot in. I recently just replaced that club right there, and that's the reason why. 115 ball and 7,000 spin. With that shaft and that loft, I'm able to get under it and just launch it straight up in the air, and I don't want that as my miss. I'd rather be long. I'd rather land on the green and run through because it's a little lower, and so we got a lower lofted hybrid that's tilted up. It's one of the Titleists, H1, same club as that, but slightly stiffer shaft, slightly heavier shaft. What the hell am I doing? And it seems to be working out so far as the moral of that story. That was the worst swing I've ever seen myself take while editing. We're going to forget that ever happened. Another decent chip, though. Like, out of all of the struggles, there's some good shots sprinkled in here every so often. I like the length of backswing during this round with the driver. Seemed pretty short and compact, and it doesn't look like, to me, in the replays here, that I'm getting too far stuck. It does kind of look like that with the irons, I'll be fair. There's something going on with my wrist hinge that's just not working out. Little punch chip that runs through. That's a bad play there out of the rough. And it's a bogey. Par 3 17th's a long one, 193. And just tilted that down and murdered it. Really cool looking shot there. I usually don't have that, but that worked out very nicely. Par there, 18. It's a short par 5. I feel a birdie to end here at Twin Waters. Oh yeah, starts off at least in the fairway. Giving ourselves a chance. Can't go left at this pin. It looks like out of bounds. Got some room right. Oh no. Luckily, I popped up the 3-wood straight in. Took all the distance off of it. Can we hit from 77? Oh, what a bounce. That was luck, but we'll take it. Birdie there, +6 on the day. The white tees were only 6,100 yards. The Saturday pins were kind of tough, to be fair. We never do mulligans here on the channel. 2 birdies, 6 bogeys, a double, 9 pars, average driving day, half the fairways. 27 putts is good, and we will see you guys next time. Peace.